Hello everyone, this is Ali Reza. We are here with yet another code refactoring video. And the first one is graph utils under our editor solution. Under utilities, graphic utils, not graphic utils. Now, remember, we were using this hard-coded thing. I don't like it. So, at the end of every parameter, I will get a string and I will call it manifest, and I will say it's base.base, I think. Did I correctly name it? Yeah, base.base dot editor dot resources. Okay, so this is our manifest, and remember, I'm not sending a dot here. So we have to change few things here actually. First of all, we need to say manifest plus that. Come on, there's the plus on my keyboard. There we go. Okay, but between the texture and executing assembly, we need to change stuff. First of all, we say var assembly equals to reflection utils dot assemblies dot first or default t goes into t dot get look at me t dot get manifest resource names dot contains the manifest plus dot plus name plus dot png. Look at me screwing my notes. Okay, and that was correct. Okay, after that we say if assembly equals to null, we will throw new invalid operation exception. We say assembly for manifest could not be found. Okay, and that's it. Then we say var manifest, actually we have it here. Okay, var manifest resource stream equals, instead of executing assembly, now we have simply assembly that can get manifest stream manifest plus dot plus name plus png. Okay, if it's not null, then load image and close, else well, I will reverse it. I will say equals to null. We throw another new invalid operation exception. We say, what do we say? Can't find manifest plus dot plus name plus dot png. In the assembly. And I can nuke this guy, make it like this, plus dot plus name plus and we don't need pluses basically. .png in the assembly. Okay, and we remove that part, remove this part, and that. Okay, so we set the alpha, we set the wrap mode, filter mode, height flag, and return texture. Okay, cool. Now the color ones are the same. But before this, I need to add some more helper methods. The reason I'm doing this is that in my behavior tree editor project, for example, I will have another resource .cs, and I will have extra method code refactoring provide encounter an error and has been disabled. Anyway, whatever, I didn't read. And I will have another resource.cs, and that guy will have its own manifest. Everything is there. And basically, I want to have these guys. For example, public static that returns a byte array, bytes from texture. Now, this string name int width equals to 512, int height equals to 512, and string manifest equals to our manifest as default. There we go. Okay, that's one of them. Here we say return name dot load texture. We send in the width, the height, and the manifest, and dot encode to PNG. Okay. Now we get this guy. We make an overload, but here we send the manifest as the first param. After why didn't you behave? Oh, come on. Before the int width and height, because remember, if I'm assigning one of the default params myself, the rest should be assigned. So if I want another manifest in this overload, I had to send in the width, I had to send in the height, but here I can just send in the manifest and these guys will remain the same. Now, how about I duplicate these two? Instead of byte array, I will use color from Unity. Now the thing that we want to return is, instead of encoding, we get the pixels. So get pixels. It will return a byte array. And that's it. And now I need to say colors from texture. Colors from texture. So, okay. We got that. And everything else is okay. Now, if we come back to our node schema, remember this byte array icon? Let's convert it to color array. And the reason for this is that when I was using bytes, I noticed that for some reason, after closing Unity, opening the Unity, and loading the graph, my icons was aliased, you know, jagged with jittery, rounded, jitter on the round of the image. And I didn't like it. I and I found that the colors work the best. So in Node schema, we convert it to colors. And now we need to do it in the GUI properly, because this won't work. This part won't work anymore. So we say if icon equals null and the capital icon does not equal null and the length is greater than 0. Can I do something like this? No. Then we say var width equals 2. Now I need to somehow calculate the width. I am assuming that all the images that we are sending in are squares. So we get the square root of the icon.length. Okay? Then I will say icon equals to new texture 2D with the width and the width. After that, we say icon dot set pixels as the capital icon that we have, and finally icon dot apply. And this will fix our icon stuff. The rest is the same, I think. No, we have more things to handle. Now, here, remember I said change style on behavior trees. Not only on behavior trees, maybe on other trees we want different styles. So I say check additional style. Check additional style. I will put it on the GUI, yeah. Returns the GUI style, and it's not private. It's protected virtual. Okay? Here, we say if node skin equals to null, get node skin, something that I don't have yet. After that, we say if still node skin equals to null, throw invalid operation exception. Can't find the node skin. Okay? After that, we say if related node dot state, something that I don't have yet. I will come to these guys later, okay? Equals to evaluation state dot running or is selected, return node skin dot get style. The style that we want is node selected. Okay. Copy this guy, paste it, and instead of running, if it is success, we want node success. If it's failure, we want node failure. And finally, if it's errored, we want node error. And finally, if none of that, we say return node skin dot get style of node default. So if you look, that's part of it, node selected, node default. But now we are handling it more intelligently. So what are these? Get node skin, state, evaluation state. Get node skin is something that I will put on node schema. So I will say protected, and let's make it virtual void get node skin. Here we say if editor GUI utility dot is pro skin. We want to do something else. We want to do it another way. Here we say if parent graph dot dark skin does not equal null. We say node skin equals to parent graph dot dark skin. Okay. Else we say parent graph dot get editor skin. So that's it. And I'm not sure if I can compare it to, no. Okay. So the same conditions, but instead of dark skin, we want light skin. So Control C, Control V, get editor skins. Okay. So that's that method. Now, evaluation state is an enum. So I will come back up inside enums. I will add a new enum, evaluation state. I will leave it empty. I have resharper. I import and I'll just control it that. So I'm just using Alt Enter, Enter, and I'm adding them in this enum, just so that I don't have any typos. There we go. Now, the state itself is under the node itself. So we will find graph node, and here is a thing. Okay, the serialized field of protected evaluation state, lower s state, then we have public evaluation state, capital state, that has a get method, and it has a set method. So get method says if negate, that I don't have yet, and state, lower state, equals to failure, we return evaluation state of success. If negate and state equals to success, we return evaluation state of failure. So we are just negating it, the result. Otherwise, return the state without any change. In the set method, we have state equals to value, and I will have a method set parent active. Okay. Now negate is a serialized field, public bool negate, and we have another serialized field that I will add it preemptively. So serialized field public bool ticked. And I will have one more thing here. Serialized field public bool should sort children. And that's it. So set parent, simply create the method. It's void, but it's protected virtual. So protected virtual void. Okay. And then we have the node, and I like this guy to be below my public stuff. So moving down. Public, and that's it. Okay. And basically that's it. Now, should sort children, that's okay, but I will use it in the next video when we need to sort children's. Actually, I may keep it, I don't know. I'm not sure what I will do, but I'm fairly sure that I still have some code refactoring to come back and forth, but now we don't have any errors. And let's do another constant here. So private const bool debug debug boundary equals false. And I don't like comments, that's why. If debug boundary, please show the boundary. And of course, now I have tons of these guys to disable in file. With pragma or not that. With pragma in file. And that's it. Okay, so we removed the concept of having different styles based on different states of the node into its own method, and we just call it here. Okay, we will come and see that I will override this virtual void draw GUI later when I'm working with the node schemas for behavior tree, but that should wait for another video. And I found something here. Where's that? In the node itself. I'm hiding the flags. Let's comment this guy, and in the graph. Well, I don't have it in the graph. Good. Okay, so it calls for another constant, isn't it? So private, not protected, private constant bool hide flags equals to false for time being, and then if hide flags, please shut up, please shut up, please shut up. Look at this. Resharper is derping sometimes. Okay, so that's for this episode, and in next episode I really don't remember what I should do, so I will take a look at my notes. I will come back when I was ready. Have fun, everyone. Bye bye.